For some reason, whatever I touch, I break.
What do you think of the fight with Devin, man? What's going to happen?
I think it's gonna be a great fight while it lasts.
While it lasts.
Look,
Tell me about that. Why are you thinking knockout?
Look, I got bricks for hands. The first punch I landed on Jisasaki, he dropped.
And did you hear the narrative has been that Turkey doesn't like running, which anything that Turkey does, it likes it. I like it too. You see what I'm saying? So if there's no running, then guess what? There'll be no running. But you know what, Quinn? The one thing about Devin Haney,
you don't want it with Norman after what happened to Devin with Ryan. You don't want those problems. You don't want that permanent damage on your son yet. He gotta get his confidence up before he could get in the ring with those with that break hand that Norman got. You don't want that for your son yet. Let's keep it real.
Bill Haney and Brian Norman Jr. got into a fiery argument during a live stream, kicking off the hype for the upcoming November fight between Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. As usual, when Bill starts talking, it's almost like Devin himself is in the mix. Bill often speaks on his son's behalf and never backs down from a war of words.
I've been doing is telling you guys that this guy has a left hook from hell. He put him in the hospital. He forgot 2 months of his life. And no, he did. No, you didn't hear about that?
He forgot he cheated on his wife.
The heated live session was actually a continuation of an earlier back and forth on X, formerly Twitter. Bill Haney had posted a message saying, "I'm doing my job, looking for this tough guy Brian Norman Jr. If you see him or his dad, let them know Devin Haney is looking for him." Brian Norman Jr. quickly fired back, saying, "You don't have to look for anyone. I'll pull up on y'all." After that exchange, things went quiet, at least until news of the fight agreement came out. Then just yesterday, Bill reignited the tension by replying to Norman's old tweet and inviting him to go live. When they finally got on the live call, Bill Haney didn't hold back. He told Brian that Devin would make him the 33rd fighter he beats in the ring. Norman clapped back confidently, saying, "I'll be his first instead," making it clear he plans to hand Devin his first loss.
First punch. So I don't know what's going on. I want to say big shout out to Grant Boxing. They got the best boxing gloves out there because I'm out here hurting folks. You feel me? I got rocks in these gloves. So for some reason, whatever I touch, I break.
The back and forth didn't slow down. Both sides kept trading jabs. At one point, Bill Haney started throwing shots at Brian Norman Jr.'s father, and in return, Norman sent some aimed right back at Bill's son, Devin. Before the live session ended, Bill Haney had the final word, "We'll end you before you even get a chance to shine. Devin will handle you just like he did the last champ he faced." That was a clear reference to Devin's dominant win over Regis Prograis, where he cleanly won all 12 rounds and took home the 140-pound junior welterweight title.
So what's the one thing you think Devin does well that's going to be a challenge for you?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. So what's the one thing you think that will be a challenge for him to deal with you?
I say everything. I'm a whole complete fighter out here. Give me whatever you think your best is.